Alright, so, the first part of this was 45 minutes for some reason. I don't really know how that happened, because the other videos I did of, the entire magazines, only like 10 minutes long each. So I don't know how that happened, but, they were doing the second part. Why is it so blurry? Just need to find where we left off. Solid career Barbies. That one. That one. That one. That one. And I think we're here. The road to the big screen. Greta Gerwig, Margot Robbie, and the Mattel execs behind the blockbuster reflect on finding the perfect formula, the fun feminist movie. On their journey to the real world, Ken and Barbie built out closer to find the Indigo Girls' 1989 anthem of self-discovery. It's actually pretty fitting for the movie. Alright, there's plenty to consider about Barbie, but let's start with her feet. Okay? Perfectly arched, but not quite demi-pointe. The ideal position to fit into any palm. They're instantly recognizable to anyone who has ever played with the iconic doll. So when the trailer for the Barbie movie opened with a shot of star Margot Robbie stepping out of Barbie Maribel Stiletto was still on tiptoes, the internet exploded. What?
To Margot's feet.
I hadn't Margot's feet.
Anyway, on TikTok, people attempted to mimic the viral shot with their highest heels. I'm able to do it, like, very easily. She actually had to use a bar. Like, she held on to a bar to do it. I don't really understand why. It's incredibly easy. Is there something I'm missing here? There has to be, because it's not hard. It's not hard. Okay, so this gets even more confusing, because it's like Wall Street Journal interviewed a podiatrist about the physical impossibility. Physical impossibility, guys. Physical impossibility. What do you mean? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. It's so easy to do that. Oh, Ramon, I need to know everything, tweeted Christy Teigen. Yeah, I need to know everything about why people think this is so impossible when it's not. Robbie has answers. The shot took 8 takes. Why did it take 8 takes? She had to hold on to a bar to keep her feet flexed. Seriously, I don't know why. And yes, those are her feet. I really don't like it when someone else does my hands or feet in an insert shot, she says. Yeah, she's always talking about, she's the scene, she's not actually there, she's like, that's not me. She doesn't like to see that, but how does she feel about the scene at the beginning of the movie? It shows her, there's plastic, it uses plastic legs. I wonder what she feels about that, because that scene with the little girls, her legs are fake. It's really, I know a lot of really weird facts about this movie, don't I? playing Barbie is complicated, and not just because it requires immense calf strength. It does not. I do not have immense calf strength, or maybe I do because this is so weird, guys. It's not hard. Okay, you try it, please. Unless you're like 40 or something, then please don't. But I've reported on Barbie's parent company, Mattel, for the better part of a decade and sat in on test groups with moms and their kids. Some parents say Barbie inspires their children to imagine themselves as an astronaut or politician. Others refuse to buy the doll with their tiny waist and large breasts because she has set an impossible beauty standard for their daughters, a problem that precipitated major changes to her look in 2016. A Barbie movie was always going to be fraught, and the studio marketing the film knows it. The trailer persists. If if you love Barbie, this movie is for you. If you hate Barbie, this movie is for you. Well, I think that's wrong because my brother hated Barbie before and especially after this movie, so yeah. Obvious. If you're feeling different about Barbie or haven't thought about Barbie in years, this movie is also for you. Alright. When it was when it was announced in 2021 that Greta Gerwig oh, so many words. Not even the post-credit scene really gave context to what's going on here. Alright guys, I went through it. There's nothing worth reading here. Yay! Everyone in Barbie Land is a perfect Barbie. Sorry. President Barbie told Glamour. I found that so beautiful. Almost everyone in the world is represented in some way here. This Barbie is hyped. Crazy. I don't know. Was the fourth Mattel CEO in 4 years when he took over in 2018. He orchestrated a turnaround that included courting Hallelujah. I can't pronounce anything anymore. Okay. Hollywood. Hollywood's biggest talent with an exacting pitch that has proved persuasive. Oh, but I can pronounce persuasive. Okay. I see how it is. It's not about making movies so that we can go and sell more toys. Sure. 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 We've been doing well selling toys without movies. A movie does help, of course. The day a Margot Robbie Barbie went on sale, it became the #1 doll on Amazon. And then Mattel went, oh wow, for real? Wasn't expecting that at all. I wasn't expecting we make $1 billion on a Barbie movie. That's not why I made a Barbie movie. I made a Barbie movie because I want to make people happy. I don't want to make money. I don't care about money. I don't care about money at all. I just like people. We is a very wholesome corporation. No, honestly, I wasn't really sure about the new Barbie, the Margot Robbie Barbie, and it looked a little off to me. It looked a little off at first, but it really grew on me though. But just to say, someone who maybe just started collecting Barbies because of the movie, maybe didn't see the difference. But this is the old Barbie, and this is the new Barbie. See, they look very different. But there are some people that are like repainting these dolls, the movie dolls, and they're like, oh, this face is so ugly and it looks nothing like her. And I think it's kind of stupid because what they do is they don't really like make it necessarily look like better or more like her. They just kind of make it more realistic, which I think the point of this face right here, it's like a mixture of like a normal human face, like hers and like the actor lady, and like a mixture of that and the actual stereotypical Barbie face. Like it makes more sense. Like you don't really need to repaint it. It definitely it doesn't ugly. It's just there's something off when you've been buying this kind of doll and then you looks like this. I don't like that her eyes are so small. Like I know it's supposed to be a little bit more realistic, but like it didn't have to. Why why am I making this video into a doll review? I just love doing doll reviews. I'm into doing doll reviews now. I mean, I've always wanted to do doll reviews, honestly. My like for years I've always wanted to do doll reviews. But I just felt like it's weird. It would be weird because I've always done drawing on this channel and playing Animal Crossing, and I haven't even touched the channel in like a few years. But when I got this doll, I was like, you know what? I'm making videos again. This really seems like it's going to be a really long video again. Oh no. Before Chris hired Brenner as executive producer of Mattel Films, yet as who she thought should play the iconic doll. She too said Robbie, she's very funny, she's diva, she's a fantastic actress, and she does look like she's beautiful. Beautiful. It's obvious why both executives zeroed in on Robbie. I don't know what zero. I think I know what zero means. She does look like Barbie, or as the film says, she looks like stereotypical Barbie. So many, so many of the actors just look exactly like the Barbies. Oh my gosh, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of weird. It freaks me out, especially her. She's just I find so many Barbies in the store. There's She just looks exactly like the Barbie. Like there's apparently this new character in the Barbie verse that's literally also named Barbie. She's from New York or something. And she looks exactly like this actress. It's really weird. It's amazing actually, but Mattel has been toying. I get it. With the idea of a Barbie movie since 2009. That was a long time ago, guys. I remember hearing about the Barbie movie coming out, and I think it was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. And I ran to my mom and I was like, Mommy, they're gonna make a Barbie movie, a live action Barbie movie. And then it didn't come out for 5 years. So yeah, I think that was when they announced the actor for Barbie. So yeah, that's where I heard about it. Of that article. Robbie is flattered that the Mattel exits thought of her, but she would never have wanted to play the only Barbie. If Mattel hadn't made that change to have a multiplicity of Barbies, I don't think I would have wanted to attempt to make a Barbie film. She says, I don't think you should say this is the one version of what Barbie is, and that's what women should aspire to be, look, and act like. Issa Rae, who plays President Barbie, argues that the entire point of the film is to portray a world in which there isn't a single ideal. My worry was that it was going to feel too white fantasy. But I think that it's self-aware, she says. Barbie Land is perfect, right? It represents perfection. So if perfection is just a bunch of white Barbies, I don't know that anybody can get on board with that. Yeah, no, that would be weird. It's just a bunch of blonde hair, blue eyes, the stereotypical body, stereotypical face Barbie. No, that would be horrible. That would be horrible, man. The whole thing isn't just stereotypical Barbie. All the Barbies are all just Barbie. They're all just Barbie. But not to be canceled or anything, but I really do think the stereotypical Barbie should be the main character because the original Barbie was stereotypical Barbie. And they can make fun of like the idea of a stereotypical Barbie all they want. And I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny in the movie. They kept calling her the stereotypical Barbie because she just looks like the character of Barbie. Just like stereotypical beauty standard. Stereotypical beauty standard Barbie. It's funny and it makes sense. It makes sense. It just it it's kind of like a whole thing that like nobody actually looks exactly like the stereotypical Barbie. It's a whole thing in the movie. And if they didn't use the stereotypical Barbie, they would just be like erasing the actual history of Barbie and stuff. That they would be like, oh, they've been this diverse forever, and that there is no like original Barbie. There's no Barbie that we can like know Barbie by that everybody recognizes. It's just everybody is Barbie. Instead, it actually addresses the fact that the main Barbie is, in fact, like stereotypical European beauty standard Barbie. It's just a fact, and it's like if they didn't use stereotypical Barbie, they would literally just be erasing a fact. But still, I still see people talking about it. I mean, I used to when the movie came out. I did see some people that were saying like, "Oh, why does Barbie have to be white?" Which I find hilarious because she is white. But because in the 1950s when Barbie came out, it was literally a whole thing that everything was all about stereotypical beauty standards and all about being white. It's just a historical fact, and it isn't a good thing, but it's a fact. Just like now, to a much lesser extent, they like dolls and media. They all put like a very to a very high standard the diversity and all this, right? Of course, because it we have progressed from the 50s. But Barbie the doll was not created in 2023. And to like top it all off, it's not a sin against humanity to be a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, skinny, tan, stereotypically attractive white girl. Um Hello again. I mean, you're still watching, and you haven't stopped watching probably. But I am I'm I'm doing the video again. I mean, I'm continuing the video now, and I'm somewhere else. Over there, but wow. Is this real? Seriously, I've never seen that. I've never seen that camper. I've never seen that camper as a Barbie camper. I've never seen it before. Is it real? Like, I guess no. All of them were based off of real toys. Actually, all of the vehicles that she rides were based. So there was a Barbie snowmobile. So there was a Barbie snowmobile. It's interesting. I gotta look that up. I'm probably just gonna get pictures from the movie. What does it say? It doesn't say anything. Okay. Nothing interesting here. Margot steps out. What in the world? I've never seen this one before. It's so ugly. Anyway, the rest of them look good, and they're all based off of dolls, except this one, I think. It's too ugly. It's too ugly to be based off of the doll. But like, this is the totally hair Barbie, and there's the 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 it's from 1961 or something. And that one's from 1961 or something. 1960. This one is from 1960. I have this doll. It's in one of my videos, but it's a repro one that I have. And this is probably my favorite. Well, this one is my favorite. But anyway, they're all beautiful. And this one, see, there's a brain fart. I don't remember. Day to night Barbie. This is day to night Barbie. See, they're the same outfit, but they're actually not. But they're from the same doll though. These two outfits are from the same doll. Dreaming up Barbie Land. How Greta Gerwig and her team got everything from the clothes to the sets just right. The dream houses defy architectural logic. Production designer Sarah Greenwood told People, and they required behind the scenes magic to stay upright. Told People, honestly. Told People. Why is it called People, guys? It's People. How original. Alright, I bought this treehouse. It is not a Skipper treehouse. It is a Chelsea treehouse. They changed it just for the movie because they didn't want Chelsea in the movie because she's a modern doll. They needed that vintage Skipper in there because nostalgia. Everything has to be nostalgic. Especially if it's only nostalgic for people who are over 70. Sploosh. Barbie is a movie that benefits from multiple screenings. On every viewing, you'll catch something different, whether it's a big idea or a tiny detail. You see a seamless universe that all makes sense, and that's because there were these very specific boundaries about what could and couldn't happen. says Kate McKinnon, who plays one of the Barbies. One such rule: Barbie Land is a utopia, so nothing can be cluttered. There is no trash. Nothing is dirty in the world, even when it gets most chaotic, like the kingdom. Given that Barbie first came to the market in 1959, Gerwig and Oscar-nominated production designer Sarah Greenwood decided to run with a mid-century modern aesthetic for Barbie's dream house. Many of her fashions. Yeah, it does look kind of 50s, like those houses. Alright. Here it finally addresses the fact that it's actually Chelsea's. Technically, it is Chelsea's dream house, tree house. Nearly an exact replica scaled up to fit human actors. It's the only one that's purple. They need to make different colored dream houses. Like honestly, I know why they're pink, but it just they all look the same. Sure that there were only bright blue skies and ideal like Barbie Land, Gerwig's team hand painted the backdrops to look like old soundstage musicals. Yeah, I heard about that. In an early scene, Ken tries to interact with a set backdrop with disastrous results. Holy crud! Holy crud! Why was that scene not in the movie? Or was it? Did I not notice? What? That would have been funny. What if like one of the characters tries to leave Barbie Land and they just hit their face into one of the painted walls? Guys, I love this word toyetic. Sizing up Barbie. Times film critic found the Mattel Queen cinematic debut very pretty but not very deep. Something. Barbie is the the doll is supposed to be both the woman you want to be and to be your friend. A molded chunk of plastic and broke. I can't do these words today, guys. You read it. Robbie's Barbie, she is known as a way of differentiating herself from the others, a stereotypical Barbie, as she is white and has the perfectly sculpted proportions and sunny smile of the Barbie many of us grew up with, is the center of it all. She awakens each morning and throws off her sparkly pink cover, let her hair a swirl of perfectly curled the materials that doll hair is made out of. She chooses an outfit with meticulously coordinated accessories from her enviable wardrobe. Her breakfast is a molded waffle that pops from the toaster unbidded. I don't know what that means. When she drinks from a cup of milk, it's only pretend drinking because where is that liquid going to go? Imagine the dolls can pee. Oh, wait, there are peeing dolls. Imagine adult peeing dolls. What the frick? This becomes a recurring gag in the movie, wearing itself out slowly, but it's delightful at first, particularly because Robbie is so gang. I said gang. Robbie is so gang. Gangsta. Gangsta Barbie. Gangsta Barbie. That should be a real thing, guys. It's about time. It's been 64 years, guys. It's about time. Her eyes sparkle in that vaguely crazed Barbie-like way. Her smile has a painted-on quality, but there's warmth there too. She steps into this role as lightly as if it were a Chevy striped one-piece tailored precisely to her talents. Barbie also has a boyfriend, one Ken of many Kens. The Kens are played by actors including Kingsley Benadir. I'm so sorry. This is a real person, but Benadir. Benadir. Seemingly, once again, Shang-Chi guy. But Gosling's Ken is the best of them. Stalwart. What is that word? In a somewhat neutered way, with his shaggy blonde hair, a tan bared chest, and vaguely pink. I said chips, guys. I said chips, pink chips. That sounds like Barbie food. The Kens have no real job other than one known as beach. Love how I had to beach. Beach. Drum roll, please. Beach. Which involves, as you might guess, going to the beach. The Kens are generally not wanted at the Barbies. A big quit. I am so done with these words. Robbie is game for it all. Her eyes spark. Wait. That was already a sentence, guys. There they are. They're the rollerblades. They're real. That's for the Barbie Monopoly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want that. The Barbie burger. Where was that? The Barbie ice cream. Barbie Crocs. Okay, I have a big issue with that. Actually, during the scene at the hospital, the Dr. Barbies were wearing Crocs. Like, what? I thought they can't change the position of their feet. If it has to be comfortable shoes, then why didn't they just wear high heels? Because I thought for a Barbie, high heels would be more comfortable than making your feet flat, which is an unnatural position for a Barbie's foot. Anyway, coffee mugs? They don't say anything? Okay, a watch. Yay. Okay. a couch? What? Okay, I'm seeing it here. There's nothing special about this couch. It's literally just a brown couch. What? What? This is just a suitcase, guys. And a pretty shirt. And a pretty bag. And... okay. What? Ken's complicated journey. I would rather hear about the complicated journey of this little guy. Alright, I need to stop thinking about it. It's so cute, guys. But I've actually seen it. I've actually seen it for real. You can buy it. You can buy it stores. I don't know. I don't know what brand it is, what it's called, how to look it up. I don't know. Just saw it. I just saw a picture of it online. Like just the regular one, not in the movie. In many ways, Barbie is a movie about male fragility. It is my destiny to live and die a life of fragility. Okay, I am finally getting back into making this video. So basically, while I was filming this, I got distracted and never got back into this video. And that was like a couple weeks ago or something. So let's just go to where we were. At least we're almost done. Alright. Who knew that He's Just Ken was more than a marketing joke? Oh my god. And it wasn't. It wasn't a joke, it was just sad. The Barbie movie centers, of course, on its titular character played by Margot Robbie. But Ken Ryan Gosling plays an important role in the drama. Do you call Barbie a drama, guys? I mean, I guess there's a lot of drama, so. As he wrangles with the notion that he's long been an accessory in Barbie's dream life, rather than an equal partner. I'll say the quiet part out loud, even though this is a movie that leans heavily into a feminine aesthetic and is, as writer-director Greta Gerwig has said, a film at its core for mothers and daughters. Ken has the most intriguing and funniest part to play, offering to a searing social commentary on modern man's insecurities dressed up in bubblegum pink. In a clever bit of screenwriting, Ken cares more about the sartorial manifestations of the patriarchy than the patriarchy itself. He is, after all, a fashion doll. When he discovers that demolishing feminism involves more than donning I don't like that name. I can't say that. Baloney. Inspired fur coats, riding horses, and redecorating Barbie's dream house into what he dubbed Mojo Dojo Casa House. He loses interest. He is easily distracted by acting out war games with the other Kens, allowing the Barbies to take Barbie Land back from the boys. By the end of the movie, Barbie and Ken have to have a serious conversation about the relationship. Barbie makes it clear she's not interested in Ken romantically and urges him to find his own personal passions. The finale not only flips the normal script on female-centric films in which a woman discovers she doesn't need a man to find her inner power, but offers a commentary on how men ought to reassess their own desires outside of their need to both control and depend on women. Yeah, we don't see that sort of plot with genders reversed very often. It was quite refreshing, actually. You know, Ken was just the perfect character to use for that because he is an accessory. Stands around and does is the love interest, and that's it. Stands around and does is the love interest, and that's it. Like he only exists to be a love interest, which is how a lot of like female characters are, at least used to be. But now, of course, that's where that whole like plot came from. Why they keep using women for this plot over and over and over again. But I think there's a lot of men in the world that need to realize that they should not be dependent on their Barbies, and especially not women that don't even like them. Because can make these men hate themselves and hate society and hate women. And that isn't good. So basically, be like Ken. Also, don't be like Ken. It's like the whole message of the entire movie. Don't be like Ken, learn like Ken. You are enough, no Barbie, Mojo Dojo Casa House, or Pony included. What could have been a tricky character, it could have been a really cringy character, but it was like good cringe. It was funny cringe. If Ken weren't so ridiculous, he'd be threatening. He wasn't so ridiculous. That's it. That's the movie. Ken isn't an incel exactly. Not exactly. Anyway, empathize with Ken when he's ignored by Barbie and root for him kind of meaning, but its root is energy or Kenergy is not dissimilar from that of the men in these other stories. The Barbies eventually overthrow the kingdom and reach a definitive with the Kens. They will give the Kens as much power in Barbie Land as women have in the real world. Just a few judgeships, not half of them, and cabinet positions, but not the presidency. It's not exactly equality, but it's a compromise. Men love saying, "Oh, nothing changed for the Kens at the end." The narrator literally says that Barbie Land gradually progresses, like in, the real world. Why does that make you uncomfortable? The original influencer. Since oh, there's a third whole chapter thingy. Okay, since she first arrived, Barbie has commanded our attention and driven conversations about feminism, fashion, and so much more. Oh my gosh, guys, there's only a few pages left. I'm gonna cry. And we're back. So I was gonna continue this video, and then I went to Mackinac Island. And basically, on my way there, I saw these scarecrows, and they were dressed up like they had these pumpkin heads, and they were just like my Barbie and Ken dolls. They were in the roller skate outfits. I really got far into this freaking book. Anyway, it was fun. I was at the Grand Hotel, and Barbie enjoyed all of the little clothing stores, but the outfit's a little too big for her. But it was still nice. She got a pink room. We got a pink room. So she said it was hers. So she took the bed. So and Ken, you know, he liked the horses. There were horses everywhere. That's all he talked about on the ride home. That's why I left him in the car. He is still there. How Barbie helped raise generations of feminists while she's long been accused of perpetuating sexist stereotypes. Popular doll has also been condemned for creativity and empowerment. Barbie that minx, okay, invaded my home against my mother's inclinations, as she did for many Gen Xers and millennials. Our boomer parents' sensibilities are offended by her frivolous existence. Nonetheless, she wiggled her way in. Imagine living in a house that's never had a Barbie in it. Imagine never playing with Barbies. Imagine not wanting your kid to play with Barbie. Imagine being stupid. My family legend has it that our apartment's pioneering Barbie, outfitted in spandex and leg warmers, was a gift from a passive-aggressive friend of the family. The same one who accidentally got my brother and me boxes with lead painted on them. Oh, what? Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Regardless of working out Barbie's origins, she was followed soon thereafter by astronaut Barbie, wearing pink boots and shimmering spacesuit, and then a third Barbie of unknown name in a flowered dress less tethered in a modern era, all ready to be absorbed into my pretend games of olden times and fairy tales. I literally only played with Barbies in like olden times fairy tales way. Everything was magical and princessy, and that's the only way I did it. I had some career Barbies, but not that many. I had like the astronaut Barbie and the president Barbie and the vice president Barbie, and I had like a tech nerd Barbie. I think she did code or something. It was mostly princess dolls. And then I only had Prince Kens. So I always just thought it was weird if I would have my Barbies dressed up like in normal clothes, and then my Kens were, you know, the prince outfits. It's like weird. Well, I never played with them like that. Like they were always like literal fairy tale story. Like I mean, almost always. Sometimes I just completely made it up. A lot of the time I just completely made it up. But literally, I did just act out like fairy tales. Like I even remember the last time that I like played with Barbies and I was like passionate about it. Like when I was doing it in like a goofy kid way, not just making a video or trying to make an idea for a video. You know, I mean I played with Barbies some other times after that, but like not Not where it's like a really, really long story, but it was just like my own version of Alice in Wonderland. I remember it very distinctly. After that day, I turned my dolls into actual characters in my head and gave them all names and their own stories and stuff. So, and then it was all in my head. It wasn't my dolls anymore. It was all in my head. So, anyway, seeming contradiction. Barbie loving feminist long puzzled me. I've been mulling over Barbie's impact on my psyche basically since I stopped playing with her. More recently, as Greta Gerwig's live-action Barbie movie has put the doll at the center of discourse. In the pages of a feminist zine that Brand started at the end of the 90s, I argued in favor of Barbie, saying that those hours of open-ended imaginary play she fostered helped build me into a creative person and taught me to value independent storytelling and collaboration with friends. Well, there it is, there it is. That's the truth. No need to read any more. Just kidding, I'm gonna read way more. Imagine me saying I'm not gonna read more. Literally making this video like over an hour long right now. No, for real. I mean, you can see the time, so. As an adult and a parent, I think the truth is more complicated. Oh boy. I remember unboxing a Barbie and removing her accessories from their plastic slots with a kinda hungry, acquisitive me. I remember the crazy, semi-competitive way my best friend and I would demand the very same Barbies from our parents. Barbie culture helped indoctrinate us into the idea, assuming accessorizing, having the perfect stuff would complete us, thereby lining Mattel's pockets because we are always left wanting more. Oh my gosh, wait a second. That cat. I had that cat. Oh my gosh. That was literally my favorite cat. In my house, Barbie was almost always starring in epic days-long imaginary games full of love affairs, violence, and betrayals. Days long is accurate. Days long, guys. I would make stories that were literally just days long. So accurate. What in the world, guys? I am still making this video. It is very long. My other ones are like 10 minutes. This is like a part 2 and it's an hour long. Why is that? Why is this my longest video? Because I felt like it. That's why. I felt like making it long. I felt like talking a lot. I felt like reading a lot. So, yeah. And another thing, you know why this took so long to make? Because I didn't feel like it. Didn't feel like finishing this freaking video. I finally am. Only like a couple pages. So, the power of pink. Barbie core, a style trend popularized by everyone's favorite fashion doll, has taken over the world. Okay, I just want to start by saying I hate Barbie core so much. No, I'm serious. I hate it. I hate it. It is so ugly. Like most aesthetics are ugly. But I don't understand. I don't understand why it's like always pink. It doesn't. Barbie doesn't wear pink all the time. She really doesn't. She mostly wears pink, but that's not the only thing that she wears. Like they just base the whole aesthetic not on Barbie or like anything that looks like what Barbie would wear, but literally just everything is pink. That's it. And like occasionally sparkly. And that's about it. Uh, I swear, literally nobody who tries Barbie core actually dresses like a Barbie. Like they never have like I think they're always like way too detailed. Like doll clothes aren't like super intricate because they can't be because they're already small. So if you're ever trying to do Barbie core, please just wear something that doesn't necessarily have to be pink or sparkly. Just wear something with big patterns, big details, like oversized stuff, like a bunch of oversized crap. Trust me, just trust me. You might actually end up looking like a Barbie and not like this. Please just trust me on this. It works. This does not. You want me to prove that Barbie core is horrible? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's horrible. It's ugly. It's horrid. Absolutely horrible. I am not reading about this because I freaking hate Barbie cores. The collectors. Me. I have heard of this lady. Everybody has, though. She's awesome. This right here is like my favorite Barbie. The one with the pink hair. She's so cute. I like that one. I have some like 80s and 90s ones up here. They're cute. She even got a Barbie computer. Here, look at this. I love it. I have been totally procrastinating the finishing of this video. So, without further ado, the collectors. Meet the super fans who can't get enough of Barbie. Me. I think I know enough about collecting Barbie. And it looks like, and enough about this particular lady. Wow, I wasn't expecting I would be procrastinating this for that long and not actually ending up reading anything. That's creepy. Alright, let's just read the end. Heads up! A few years before her film debut, Barbie got a long overdue makeover that paved the way for a more diverse Barbie land. In the Barbie movie, just about everyone in Barbie land is named Barbie. That includes characters of a variety of racial backgrounds and body types. The concept of Barbie deviating from the traditional white, blonde, and possibly thin version followed a similar move that Mattel made in 2016. After plummeting sales earlier that decade, the company knew it had to make a change to jumpstart the Barbie business. A diverse line of dolls was introduced, including 33 new Barbies in new body types. Tall, curvy, petite, and 7 different skin tones. The move paid off. By summer of 2016, profits are back on the rise, and the company has continued to expand the offerings, most recently with a Barbie who has Down syndrome. She's everywhere. Barbie is many things to many people. A movie star, yes, and the doll who served across generations, evolving and changing, inspiring so much thought, some debate, and a whole lot of fun. Finally,